It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features a Caleb Evans. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I get it. On first down, Richardson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Richardson off the play fake. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Off play action, Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time. And it's third down. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. Now Richardson. That one's taken in by Spears.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Vikings at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind. And
that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with a
touchdown, Vikings. A great out. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
First and 10, it's Richardson. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jones.
Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's great. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Richardson's going to throw here, caught by Addison.
And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Richardson to the air on first down.
Touchdown! Eric Gray as the first. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start out here with the option left.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play.
So this play, until recently, only something you probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. Richardson looking to throw this.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Well, they run the option here on first and 10.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Richardson will keep it once again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Richardson working from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And past the 35, moving dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
On the option left, Richardson.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Richardson looking to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin.
Offense takes over 1st and 10.
Read option. This is Gray.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Now Richardson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Richardson looking to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Joe.
Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Richardson
on the move to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They go play action with Richardson.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at the... Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player on the offensive side.